Well, this one was not pretty here at Camp Randall Stadium in Week 3. Wisconsin loses 42-10 to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's break this one down, but it wasn't pretty. Unfortunately, the biggest news of the day is an injury. Tyler Van Dyke, starting quarterback, he goes down early, very early in the first drive for the Badgers. Seems like it's going to be a pretty costly injury for the quarterback. Just a brutal, just a brutal way for him to kind of go out, especially considering that first drive, Wisconsin was moving the ball down the field, got all the way to the Alabama 35-yard line. Unfortunately, the Van Dyke injury occurred. Braden Locke comes in at quarterback, and Luke Fickell said after the game, it's not looking good, although they'll have to do an MRI tomorrow. So, unfortunate news there for Tyler Van Dyke. But looking at this game for the Badgers, really just couldn't move the ball that much offensively. And defensively, there were some costly mistakes, but I think the big theme is missed opportunities. When you look at the way Alabama scored, well, Wisconsin missed a field goal. That led to a touchdown drive. Wisconsin fumbled the ball twice. Alabama capitalized with 2 touchdown drives there. Wisconsin punted deep in their own field. Ryan Williams, the freshman phenom for Alabama, he ended up having a great return, ends up getting to the 35-yard line of the Badgers, and Alabama scores a touchdown there. There were a lot of these missed opportunities, and really the end of the second quarter, right at the end of the half, that one was the most brutal one. Wisconsin had a touchdown opportunity, 3rd and 3. Braden Locke looked to hit Will Pauling in the back of the end zone. Pauling said, really, the sun caught his eyes, really couldn't focus on the ball. And Wisconsin elected to kick a field goal there with like 49 seconds left or so in the half on 4th and 3, deep in Alabama territory. They ultimately miss. Alabama goes on a 2-play, 73-yard drive to end the half and go up 28-6 or 21-3. Sorry, Alabama ended up getting the ball. They scored a touchdown on the first drive of the half, and it's that the middle 8. The last 4 minutes of the first half, the first 4 minutes of the second half, Wisconsin was dominated there. They gave up a touchdown, to end the half, and then they gave up a touchdown to start the half, and that was just an unfortunate kind of turn of events for the Badgers. So, just one of the many kind of things that you're kind of thinking about. I thought the run game was okay. I thought the run game kind of moved the ball well. The offensive line was probably the best unit today. Have to give them a shout out, but you can't fumble the ball twice. Deep in your own territory. That's what happened for the Badgers. Alabama swiftly capitalized. Defensively, the run game continues to be an issue. When you look at the way that Alabama was able to run the football, averaged nearly 6 yards a carry. Jalen Milroy was able to move it on the ground. Top running back Jam Miller, he was able to kind of get a good amount of yards going. Alabama scored a good amount on the ground as well. So that was a key thing, and Alabama hit on a lot of explosive plays. When you talk about some of those touchdown drives, they're fueled by explosive plays. Alabama came in as a top 15 team with explosive play rate, and they capitalized for sure on the opportunities that were presented today. Big one here, 42-10. A lot of questions, for this team kind of going into the bye week, but players are disappointed. They're looking to now turn this around. Stay tuned, though, for all the coverage on Bucky's Fifth Quarter. We got you covered for the remainder of this game and for the week coming up ahead.